Kojak in the subway. Unbelievable. This is amazing. This is rack number 3. And scratch number 3 on each break that we've seen in this final match. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if they were both a little embarrassed by this, but anyway, moving on. Key thing here for Oscar is not to make any mistakes, not to forget which pocket he's shooting at, and actually that was Richard's mistake in the last game. It's a good shot. I think he wanted his cue ball to be a little higher. Oscar can't feel bad about that shot. He moved those balls away from his pocket. Rich already owing a ball here from the break, so it's -1 to 0. That's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt. This is going to be worth at least 4 balls, I'm predicting. I don't think the 13 is at the end of the stack there. And it looks like it might be a little too close to the 12 ball to go directly in the corner. So I'm thinking it looks like he can make the 3. And then make the 11, and if he gets the right angle, he might break into the stack and run out. Balls, he's past my prediction. Since he owes 1, it's going to end up giving him a total of 4. 5. Made 6 so far. This is a huge run for him right now. Well, when it's there, 9-14, 1 ball. He's looking at that combo. He's looking at the 10-4 and the 14 going off of the 4 going off of the 14 into the 1. Rich paying up his owed ball. In the drink. Rich has a shot at the 1 ball. He's gonna play away instead. Get to see what Oscar's made of if he can turn this match around. It's 2-0. As I've always said, stranger things have happened. Well, Rich is just going to kick this in. Not going to take any chances here. He just wants to kick it in. Oscar owes this ball anyway. So he's all paid up. The shot on the 1 looks like a free ball. He's got something else in mind. He's going to bring everything up table. No, not everything. Just a couple, just the 9 ball. Actually looks like there might be a combo there down the line for Oscar on the 7-14. Wow, how good did he hit that? Oscar can't afford to miss this shot. He's gonna hit this soft. Actually, hit it kind of medium speed. Okay, so does this 7-10 go? No, it doesn't. He's looking at the free shot on the one ball first. So he's got to play this pocket speed. Draw back a little bit. Try to trap him behind the stack. Preferably make it. Okay, he's trapped him behind the stack. Interesting. Sort of an odd shot from Rich. I think he was just trying to leave him jacked up over the 9, or I mean, I'm not sure what he was doing there. I'm not sure if that 7-10 goes. But he's only taken half a look at it, so I'm assuming it doesn't go. Okay, Oscar doesn't want to make that ball because he wants to keep the pressure on Rich here. And that's why Rich actually brought the cue ball to that angle. Rich wants him to shoot at this. Unfortunately, the breakout on this is not in Oscar's favor. It breaks out the other way. So now he's looking at going rail first. Missed it completely. He wanted to hit the stack from that side. That side being the right side. You gotta be real careful here. He's just gonna lay up now. This begins a little do-si-do on the 9 ball. It's going to take a while. Whoa, wait a second. Can Rich see this? No, but I think Oscar can. Where's the cue ball gonna go? shot on the 9 right now. Bring the cue ball to the top left. Oscar's very lucky for him to miss that shot. I actually think that Rich probably should have took his time there, because that was a shot that could have won him the game. On the other hand, okay, not enough for him to go into. He's looking at the I don't think the 10-13 goes. It's a real thin cut on the 9. There is one shot, which is the 13. Carom off the 4. He's not going to do it. Where's the cue ball going? Wow. Yep. The mouse goes into its hole. The mouse runs away. Just noticed a misprint in the score. Looks like the ball can't. Oh no, I'm sorry. It's not a misprint. There was just a scratch, so the ball count's now 4-2. Oscar has a chance now. He almost really blew it there on that last shot, but see the 7. That's the 5 ball he's sizing up for his next bank. This is almost a mirror image of where Rich was a couple shots ago. The shot that he scratched on in the top left corner. Now Oscar is looking to do the same thing, except he won't want to scratch. Two-railer. Played the two-railer. Wow. Missed that by a mile. I don't know if he's I don't know if he's used to the way these rails are reacting. But it's a tie game now. kind of surprising. Trying to make something happen. He's looking at that 10 ball like it goes. Wow. Wow. That was lucky. He's basically trapped Rich into the stack now just by making that ball inadvertently. He's trapped him in the stack, but you know what? There's not much. The only thing that goes really is the 10 ball into Oscar's pocket. All right, there's a dispute over placement here. Richard doesn't want it to be touching, as it shouldn't be. Oscar's going to take their shot on the 10, almost 100%. You know, there's just one thing I have to say here is that Oscar has to be careful not to miss seeing anything in the stack that could pose a threat to him. You know, in essence, he's got to not fall asleep at the wheel here. Keep an eye on the stack. Make sure that he doesn't sell out. Oscar was good actually not to miss the 10 ball real bad, because you know he'd have taken a shot on the 3. Which is what Rich is looking at right now, the 3 ball. Well, he's not looking at it, but it's there. He's looking at getting the 10 out of there.
That's the only way to win.
Wow. Wow. That was retarded. Such a good shot. He needs 1 ball. And I think this is going to do it. There it goes. Wow. What an out there, man. Amazing shot. And that does it. That's going to be 3 quick games to 0. Oscar versus Rich Grenier. One pocket Rich, who retains his championship title, I guess, here for the Joe Martin 1000 added one pocket tournament here at Stix Billiards in Rancho Cucamonga. Awesome match. And Very nice work here by Rich Grenier. And Oscar putting up a fight, but not strong enough. Who basically, in the end is sort of running circles around the SoCal pool community here. There's a reason why they call him One Pocket Rich, and you guys just saw it. So I want to thank everybody for checking the stream out. I hope you guys enjoy these matches, and hopefully I'll have more One Pocket coming in the future. Stay tuned for just stay tuned to my website for any upcoming events and scheduled matches. I want to thank everybody for watching and supporting POVPOOL. You guys can please donate or buy POVPOOL merchandise at povpool.com. Thanks a lot. Take care.